Blair Angulo, Rivals.com here with defensive back Isaiah Simmons at the Semper Fidelis All-American Bowl registration. Isaiah, you took one official visit earlier this month, earlier in December, and you have three more coming up in January before National Signing Day. First, let's kind of start with Illinois. Illinois is a school you already visited. What did you like about that school, and how high did they set the bar?
Well, one thing I really liked the most was that I'd have a really good chance to come in and get early playing time as a freshman on either side of the ball that I choose. So that's one thing I really like the most.
Up next for you is a visit to Missouri, and that's going to be right after the dead period. What is that coaching staff selling on you right now heading into that visit, and what do you hope to kind of gain from that trip?
Well, I mean, I kind of get the inside of it because one of my best friends goes there. He plays defensive tackle, but they're also like Illinois. They said I can go in and get early playing time, but they really like me at receiver.
Okay. So how important is it for you to have a friend there and having a familiar face and someone that you can kind of trust and learn from?
Well, it kind of takes you around what they say on all the visits and everything, and he lets me know what the true real deal is.
Right. January 22nd, that weekend, you're going to be in Nebraska, and that's a school you've been high on for a long time. What do you hope to gain from that trip, and how high are you on the Cornhuskers?
Well, I mean, that's where I'm from. I was born and raised in Omaha, Nebraska, so last time I went, the standards were pretty high from the game atmosphere there, so I'm hoping that it's going to be a pretty special trip.
So it's not going to be a game atmosphere. The season's over. They had a pretty big bowl game win. What Coach Mike Riley is building there. What have they told you about how they plan to use you at the next level?
Well, in my in-home visit with Coach Riley, his main emphasis was that he just wanted to get me there, not really at a specific position, but he just wanted to get me at the school.
All right. So, and then Louisville is that last visit before National Signing Day. What's going to, I guess, be the biggest thing for you heading into that Louisville visit?
Really, it's just going to depend on, just like all the other visits, just make sure that it really fits me and suits me and that it says I need to go here.
Now, you told me off camera that you're not going to let anyone know heading into signing day where you're going to choose and what school you're going to sign with. But what's it going to come down to? I mean, what are some of the things that you really want to look for? Those are the four schools: Illinois, Missouri, Nebraska, and Louisville.
Well, I want to make sure, first off, that they have a good education program that I want to prevail in, because football doesn't last forever. But other than that, when I get there, I just want to make sure I can spend time there a long time.
Do you envision having to wait that long until National Signing Day, or are you maybe if you do like a visit, say you do love Missouri or Nebraska, and you could end that process, will you do it, or is it going to be down to signing day?
It'll probably be down to signing day. If that happens, I'll probably keep in mind that this is what I want to do, but I'll just stick it down and wait.
Of those four schools, who's recruiting you the hardest, would you say? Who's really pushing for Isaiah Simmons?
I'd say Nebraska, definitely.
And is that the best relationship you have with Coach Riley? Because he's already used up his in-home visit, and a lot of times coaches wait until January to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. All right, well, Isaiah Simmons, defensive back here at the Semper Fidelis All-American Bowl.
Yahoo!